I'm Emily Nerland with Coach Todd Grantham for UJSports.com. Can you tell me a little about your preparation for this team? Because when you came out there, it seems like you knew everything they were going to do in the first half.
Yeah, I thought we had good preparation during the week. The guys were on top of the game plan, and for 30 minutes we played as good as anybody in the country, and held them to a low number, and we felt good about going the second half. But you know, this is new territory for this team. It's kind of new ground, and we got to use it as a learning experience to understand the difference in the halves and say what happened in the second half and just correct those mistakes. And if you do that, you got a chance to be for 4 quarters, because really the difference is our self-inflicted wounds in the second half.
So there were changes in personnel, there were even injuries that caused changes in personnel. Even on second down, third down, you'd have guys coming in and out. What were you seeing in their offenses that you would have to put different kind of makeups, and what were you seeing that you were able to stop with your certain set?
We were kind of doing it the whole game as far as matching their personnel based upon what they were doing. So that the first half and second half is really the same. You know, just the bottom line in the second half is we just didn't play good enough in the red zone to really stop them, because they really got, you know, their touchdowns in short field position, and when that happens, you got to find a way to stop them and hold them to a field goal. So we got to, you know, look and see what happened and learn from it, and understand what got us here, understand really what got us the lead, and then understand why we didn't finish the game.
Well, at the start, you're able to plug it up through the middle, and then they seem to be able to bowl through it. What was happening there?
Well, the only time that they really hit it up the middle was on the one long drive. They had a 96-yard drive, and at that point, you know, we were really taking some chances to try to get the ball back. And you know, when that happens, you create seams, and when you create seams, you got to be able to get a guy down. If you don't, athletes like their guys can go the long way.
Well, you have a young defense. Only 2 guys are going to end up leaving. What does this mean for you in your mind when you see them out there for your future?
Well, I think the future's bright. I think when you look at our team, we played really well all season. We played really well in the first half tonight. We just got to say, hey, you know, what do we got to do to continue to improve to finish the game and win the SEC? And if we do that, we'll be fine. People
were saying that this defense wasn't getting any respect. Do you think that you earned any respect out there tonight?
Oh yeah, I think if you watch the game, I mean, we played pretty much as good as anybody in the country for 30 minutes. And then you got to say, all right, what do we got to do that for 4 quarters? And with the kind of guys we got, with their attitude, I'm pretty confident they'll do that.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks.
For UJSports.com, Todd Grantham, I'm Emily Nerland.